Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we've got something slightly different. I am loaded up in F1 2025 and that's because I am a massive F1 fan and I know some of you are too. So my plan is that with every race weekend coming up, so I'll admit I missed the first one, didn't get a chance to do it, and I'm going to fix that in a second. So, the plan going forward is that every time there's a race weekend, for example, the one coming up for me will be China, I'm going to load up on F125 onto the Shanghai track. I'm going to race around the track and set my own lap times, give my predictions for who I think is going to do well, who I think is not going to do well, and at the same time recap the previous race. So for example, it'd be the Australian Grand Prix and go from there. But for this one, being as I don't want to miss one out, I am going to load in to just trying to figure out how to get to general race. I think just Grand Prix. I'm going to load into Albert Park, Australia. I'm going to race it as if it was coming up. I'm not going to talk about the results of the Albert Park race. I'm going to talk about that in the next episode that's going to come out in a few days. Yeah. Do I use a... Shall I just use a team car? I mean, I'm a McLaren fan, so let's be the world champ. I'm not going to change any settings. I'm just going to run it as is. Weekend structure, standard. I don't... How... Session length. Qualifying analysis. I'm just trying to figure out the settings. I don't want to practice. It'll take too long. We'll do one shot qualifying and we'll do a 25% race, which I think is good enough and won't be too long. Yeah, just for reference, I'm running this on a wheel setup. Nothing special. It's just a it's a Logitech True Force Xbox steering wheel with pedals. So let's see how I do. This format will get more refined as we go, but I just wanted to get into it and get an episode recorded, as one race has already been and there's another one coming up this weekend. So it will get more polished as all the videos on the channel are slowly becoming.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Straight into quali. Straight into a one-shot qualifying. Now, I don't know what settings are set up. I've just left it as bog standard, so I don't know what options are on. We're going to run softs. Don't want to mess with the car setup. Oh, straight into it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's currently an automatic. I might change that going forward. But for the first one, I think will let me have it. Okay, this might be harder than I thought to commentate as I actually do it, but we'll try. let's just get a qualifying lap in, and then during the race I should be able to talk a bit more, hopefully. Okay, we're not doing bad. I feel like this is on very easy settings. I might have to beef it up slightly. Obviously, F1 26 isn't out yet as far as I'm aware. So I can't play F1 26, I'm playing F1 25. But what I'm going to do as well is compare my times to the actual qualifying for the track and see how well I did compared to the actual drivers. I know it'll be a bit different because I'm in 2025 cars and they'll be in 26 cars. So it'll be a bit different in that way. But yeah, we'll see how I do compared to them. Don't ignore all this nonsense.
With qualifying complete, all that remains
So we're
now
starting
is
on the
the
front
main
row
event. We'll be live
with Max and
and
Yuki behind
uninterrupted
us.
for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Okay, advance. So yeah, as I say, I'm quite a big F1 fan. I like most teams and drivers, to be fair.
What a place to come and
Who would I say are my favourite drivers?
Sun-kissed Melbourne, the glorious
I like
Albert
Lando.
Park, and 20
I like
cars
Max.
racing
I
around
like
this
quite a few of the
wonderful
rookies
circuit.
that have come in
Welcome
recently.
to the Australian Grand Prix.
So yeah, I'm kind of enjoying F1 at the minute.
Circuit, 3.28 miles around with the streets
I don't know
making for a
how
bumpy
many
surface
laps
with
we'll
little
be doing of
undulation.
this.
There are 14 corners around the lake with the best passing opportunities.
Oh yeah,
coming
we'll
at
have
turn 1
DRS,
and
because
turn
obviously it's
3.
different to the current regs. But like I said, I think my
Let's
times
run
are going to
you
be
through
so
the
far
driver
off, we
grid
can
order for
compare me in
today's
the older
exciting
cars
race.
to them in the newer cars that are a bit slower, and it'll be
Lando
nowhere
Norris
near.
put in a fantastic lap.
So we'll skip
Onside
through
here in the
this,
commentary box.
and we'll get to the race.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
So we're doing 15 laps. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Start race. So we've got 15 laps here.
Okay, pull the clutch in, hold it there until the start. Let's build the revs up and hold them. Okay, clutch out, go, go, go!
Okay. Okay, well, yeah. This, I think, is far too easy settings. I'm not a pro at this. I've played a little bit of F1 24, and by a little bit I mean maybe like 2 races. So I'm definitely not a pro at this, and I'm not the best on this steering wheel. But obviously the best way to improve is to challenge myself. So I'm definitely going to have to turn the difficulty up for future races. Yeah. Like I'm not even I'm not even changing gears, which is quite weird. I can change gear, but it will automatically do it for me and it will just override what I do. So it's kind of pointless. I don't mind the driving line, being as I haven't done any practice on these tracks, so having got grass all out front, right? Having an ideal racing line probably is helpful, just because,
We can now use DRS.
like I say, I'm not
now
doing
available.
any practices. Can't use DRS because we're in first. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like. I hope that the steering wheel isn't too loud. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the mic, hopefully not. If you can, I do apologise, it'll probably be the same for this race and the next one. But then after that I will try and find a fix to quieten it in down if necessary. But if not, then all good. So, in the comments, let me know, are you excited for the new era of F1? Do you think the rule changes and regulations are going to be good for the sport, or do you think they're not going to work? I know we've got one race under his belt technically, even though I'm not going to be covering details from that one yet. But yeah, I'm interested to see what will happen. I'm not against the new regs, but obviously if the drivers aren't enjoying, wow, I can't do that corner, can I? No, I don't want to use rewind. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have to use rewind? B.
Okay,
Wow.
you can use the controls to...
Just resume. We'll not be using rewind in future as long as it doesn't make us do it. That was annoying. If I screw up, I screw up. So apologies for that. Yeah, but I'm interested to see what the new regs will be like, but if the drivers aren't enjoying them, it's not going to make the sport as good, so...
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I do kind of worry that, you know, it's going to push the drivers away. I don't know. But then people were against DRS when that came in, and everyone sort of settled on being fine with that. So it's hard to say. This car does feel good though. Like I said, I know this is on very easy settings. But this car feels nice. Whoa. I think it's taking it a bit too easy on me. Like I said, I didn't change any of the settings. I haven't done anything. All I did was go into the settings to turn the music down. Because YouTube loves music, obviously. So, you know, that'd have gone well. But yeah, I didn't tweak any difficulty settings or assists or anything, so... This wheel feels quite good, actually. I know it's not anything amazing. It's a pretty standard, like, entry-level wheel. I'll have to find out what model exactly it is. I know it's some sort of True Force Logitech for the Xbox, but it feels good. Very direct. I like the input. Actually, it brings me on to a video I've been wanting to do, where I'm going to get some racing games, a variety of them. I'm going to do a test experiment where we put laps in on the controller, and then using the exact same car on the exact same track, same conditions, put laps in on a wheel and have a look at the difference it makes between controller and steering wheel. Try and see if having the wheel is better, it will make you faster, or if I can go just as well on a controller.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Yep. I mean, I've had a lot of experience racing with a controller. On games, not as much with a steering wheel setup, but I mean, it's quite a bit like driving a car. I'm pretty good at that, so maybe it will transfer.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about tyres. I mean to do a pit stop at some point. How do I do that? Do I just pull into the pits? Like I said, I have no idea on this game, really. I haven't played much of it. Well, I've played none of this one, 2025. I'm just looking at the graphics now, actually. I've not really took notice of them. We've got a battery level. So that's tyre level under the battery. I wonder if Boss Man will call me into pits when we need to pit. Ooh, that's getting quite tight on that wall. I think I'll run for a good lap there as well.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay, so we're going from hards to mediums. Let's see if we can put a good lap in with what's left on these tyres. I don't know what that said. That said something about Colapinto, I think. So yeah, thinking about it, most of the drivers are going to be in this one, F1 2025, other than Lindblad, because he's the only new rookie for 26. This is a good track. Does that mean I have to... Oh. Ah, Colapinto in a wall.
Green flag.
You didn't say yellow flag, to be honest. I didn't know until I saw the board and then lifted. Hopefully we don't get a penalty for that, because I didn't even realise. I have got a mic button. Does that open the dialogue window to this guy? Yeah. How do I get this to go away? Not sure. How are my tyres doing? Have I got like a... Is that a tyre wear indicator in the bottom corner? It'd be nice to get these to lap 10 and then have 5 laps on a set of mediums. Have they got rid of Colapinto's car, or is it still going to be there? Nah, it's gone. We've done well, we've kept within track limits up to now, other than that one excursion onto the grass. It made me reset. It's this final corner that keeps tripping me up. Well, second to last corner. This should be a good lap. Yeah.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Boxing this lap. Okay. Looks like I'm not getting lap 10. That's okay. So box this lap. Onto a set of mediums. I want to beat that time on a set of I glanced away from the screen to look at the time. I want to set a better time on the mediums than the 124 I have. That's my aim for the end of this.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Is there a button for pit limiter? I hope so. Okay, follow this blue line in. I got confused there. I didn't know what was happening.
Right, let's go. Come on. That stop wasn't great. We've lost some time there.
Yeah, it weren't the best. Is what it is.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
That was kind of my my bad. I didn't realise what A did. I didn't realise I had to time it. I thought I just had to hit A. I saw a countdown and hit A. Is it like actual F1 where I need to, like, bring these in, or can I just go for it? As far as I can tell, I can just go for it. It doesn't seem to super matter. That's it. So a question I have is, for you guys, what tracks are you most looking forward to this year? What are your favourite tracks? Obviously being British, the Silverstone I always like. Always like Silverstone. China I always like. I like turns, is it 1 through 4 on the Shanghai track, so I'm looking forward to that. I really like COTA. Circuit of Americas is one of my favourite tracks. So they're the ones I'm most looking forward to, I'd say. But let me know, what are yours? Which tracks are you most looking forward to this year? And do you think they're going to play out different to how they have in previous years? Teammate in the pits.
Oscar
No
is
difference.
into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
Yep. We're not planning on pitting again, so it shouldn't matter. I think on the next lap I'm going to go for beating that 124. I actually know what I did in qualifying, I didn't take note. So what's this lap? 124.3. And let's go for it. I want to break into 123s. I just need a clean run on the last 2 corners, I think, and I'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, straight through. Might as well take advantage of all the assists while they're on, because they will be getting adjusted for the next race. Yeah, I'm not the best at this final 2 corners. What can we get? Go, go, go. 123, nearly bang on. Fastest lap. Nice. But yeah, I'm hoping as we go I can turn this into
No tyre
like
concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
a F1, just a chat about F1, to be honest, just to talk all things F1, see what I think is going to happen in the up and coming races, talk about what I thought of the previous races, and just a way to talk about F1 while actually trying out the F1 game and seeing how I compare to the drivers, which is going to be massively under compare. Like, I'm not going to be anywhere close, but that's part of the fun, right? Come on, get past them both. I'm hitting traffic now, so it's a good job I went for that fast lap on the previous one. How many laps we got left? We're on 13 out of 15. And I think the final ones are all going to be in traffic by the looks of things, because I'm just gaining on these quite quickly. I'm 45 seconds ahead of Verstappen. This is set way too easy. This McLaren was a rocket ship last year, but not like that. That's it, out of the way. Just because we've got traffic don't mean we're going to take it easy. We're still going. Still in the 123s. I don't think I'm going to get better than a 123. Not with the traffic. That slowed me down there. And in and across. Who are we catching up with this time? Ocon. Oh, they really get out of the way for you in this, don't they? They're not that good at getting out of the way in real life, are they? I need to be more flowing around that corner. So that put me out for time, back to a 124. Final lap, full push. Let's see what we can do on this final lap. I was about to say we might have a bit of clear area, but I've just seen the map and we definitely don't. At the rate we've been catching people, we're going to be on them in no time. Don't know why I'm doing a bit of gardening, grabbing a bit of grass on that front right. Are we going to catch them? I can see them on the map. I've not seen them in person yet, so they've not currently slowed me down at all. They're there though. 55 seconds ahead of Max. Okay. Oop. Okay, they slowed down way too much. It was the Concertina effect. If anyone gets that reference, you're a true F1 fan. I should have got a penalty there, but you know.
For Red Bull. Just keep up the work, incredible. Thank you to everyone in the factory, everyone here trackside. Love you all so much. Thank you.
Driver of the day, Alonso.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory. It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them, high above the pit lane.
I'm probably
It's
going
our
to change
podium,
drivers
and
throughout
for the
as we
lucky
go.
three, it's time to stand on it. He raises the
But yeah.
trophy over his head. Lando Norris.
We won his first
head and
race.
shoulders above the rest today.
Settings were set far too easy, so I'm going to adjust them. Make it not too difficult, but increase it slightly. And I think that's it for that weekend.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for
So there you
more
go. Our
exciting
best
Formula
time was a
One action very soon.
1:23.024. And I don't know what we qualified as. So 1:23 race pace. Not too shabby. And that is it. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to refine this format a bit. I know it's been a bit like off the cuff. But come back in a couple of days where I will have an episode where we're going round the Shanghai International Circuit whilst talking about what happened at Albert Park. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.